Let's take a look.
Check 1 2 check.
Hello.
Check.
Okay, so this is my game versus Grandmaster Chess Bot. A Blitz game. I played black. Um, 3150. It says it played an accuracy of 97.5. My accuracy 81.4. It played at a game rating of 2450 versus my 2100. A master is 2200, so 2100 playing as black on a blitz game, I'll take. Let's start the review.
The English is a patient opening where the c-pawn controls the d5 square without fully committing to the center. This lets your bishop step into the game. This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game. Your best move was to strike at the center with a pawn.
So already I make one blunder. Oops.
Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. Your better option was to strike at the center with a pawn.
Another bad move. I should have moved my pawn up one more space.
This move prepares for their bishop to join the action. You had a better option, but this is not bad. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. They bring out their bishop, increasing their control over the center. You missed a better way to develop a knight and attack the center. Their queen moves into the game.
Oh, my move was another blunder, by the way. Not good when playing a super GM.
Castling kingside is a great way to protect your king and develop. Your opponent's castling to the opposite side often leads to an exciting, sharp game. Great start building an attack against the king. They are right on target. Developing your knight strengthens your opening setup. They've offered to trade pieces of equal value.
Okay, so here I basically only had one move. And my only move here to avoid checkmate, a forced checkmate, was pretty much this move. Look, it says f6 is the best. It's the only move that doesn't lose in this position.
They've offered to
Anyways,
trade pieces of equal value.
let's continue on with the game.
Pushing the pawns further toward the king.
All this looks okay. This shows you how calculated that chess actually is. That it's very calculated out. I don't know what move I'm on move 11. I lose very fast.
They capture your pawn and will win material after all trades are completed. You recapture the piece. Their recapture simultaneously brings the bishop into play. You offered your opponent the chance to trade off equal material.
Okay,
Their recapture simultaneously brings the bishop into play.
I should have done that.
This strikes at the center with a pawn.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
Their recapture. You offered your opponent. They correctly declined the trade. A knight in the center controls more squares.
Okay, so I guess I could have made other moves besides.
They've launched a strong pawn advance, aiming to
about.
attack your king's position. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you.
Oh, so I could have played it again. I did have another opportunity. I could have played it again here. I have to go back to this one. Okay. So
They've launched a strong
I
pawn
could
advance.
have played it again here.
They've launched a strong pawn. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you. Their pawns are advancing, aiming straight for your king. Making steady progress, rolling your pawns forward toward the king.
Maybe this was the move I have to look back on. 16.
Their pawns are advancing, aiming straight for your king. Black's bishop has moved to a square
see,
with
that's
greater.
not good
Their
either.
pawns are advancing, making steady progress, rolling. Your opponent's move wins your bishop. You captured back. They are threatening to force eventual checkmate.
Forced eventual checkmate. So, of course, I didn't know this while playing this, but of course I did. Because I see I'm basically screwed here, so I just resigned. So
You captured back.
let's go back.
Your opponent's move. Their
All the way
pawns are.
back.
This isn't a mistake, but a knight in the center. You offered your. They capture your. You had a better option. The English is a patient opening where the c-pawn controls the d5
Okay.
square. This lets your bishop. This move clears the way to bring your best move. Your better option. You had a better option. They bring out their. This move doesn't. You missed a better way. Castling kingside. Great start building in it. Developing your knight. They've offered to trade pieces of equal value. Pushing the pawns further toward the king.
Okay.
They've offered to trade pieces of equal value.
Here's where I made the mistake. Instead of doing this,
Pushing the pawns further
which
toward.
is what I did.
They've offered to trade
I
pieces of
maybe should
equal
have done
value.
This, and then the computer would have done this. Let's see how this plays through. I'm imagining I'll still lose.
White launches a pawn
because I already
advance,
made
pushing
two
toward
mistakes
the
in
opponent's
opening.
king.
Let's see what happens.
You trade off equal material. A clear recapture. Not the best move, but not bad either. This connects the rooks, which helps them work. Your best move was to strike at the center with a pawn. This creates a pawn chain, linked. That was a fair trade. A clear recapture. No surprise, you had to move your queen. This is the way to win a knight. A knight in the center controls more squares. Capturing that knight wins material. A clear recapture. Very precise. Recapturing. This makes a passed pawn. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. White will be winning a pawn with that fork. Nice, definitely the right move. This blocks black's pawn. With this move, all your pieces are finally in action.
So if they push the pawn there, which they're going to do, what do I do next? Move. I have no I don't even know. That's why I'm not a GM.
The pawns are advancing, aiming straight for the king.
So you move the bishop over.
Good job
I would
protecting
never
your
thought
pawn.
of that. I would have never thought of that move. Okay, they have to move the king over. That move makes
This
sense.
wins material. You have now doubled your rooks, allowing them to team up. This will win a pawn with correct play. This was the only move. That was a free pawn. Yes, this is the way. That pawn was free for the taking. You found a safer square for your bishop. That pawn was free for the taking. This moves your rook to a safer square. Right on target. Good thinking. This move puts your piece into. The rooks are coordinated and powerfully doubled. You found a safer square for your rook. This is the strongest option. Very good choice. This defends the attacked knight. This is a fine move. This allows the knight to control. You gain time because you're the correct move to safety.
So if I wanted to win in
Well
chess,
done, an excellent move.
these are all the moves I would have had to make.
This
without
wins a
making
tempo
any
by
mistakes.
A good choice to
And
move
I
your
might
threatened
even
rook.
still lose or even draw.
Very precise. Very good choice. This connects the rooks, which... Good job defending that pawn. That pawn was free for the taking. This is a fine move. A solid choice.
Whoops, wrong. Wait.
You're losing a solid choice.
Wait, how is that even an option?
This makes a passed pawn. Yes, this is the way. Recaptures. This is a fine move. This moves the pawn to safety. Very good choice.
So I'm down material. I'm definitely still gonna lose this game.
This defends the attacked
Even
knight.
but I made a few mistakes.
You made a
Again,
threat against a
this
knight
goes
by...
to show.
This is the strongest option.
What the?
A good choice to move your threatened bishop. This offers an equal trade of pieces. That was a fair trade. A clear recapture. A good choice to move your threatened rook. Very precise. You shield your king.
Okay, yeah.
This is the way to win a rook.
That's over. It's over. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. I guess I could show you the other game that I did win, but or whatever. It doesn't matter. This was interesting, losing to a grandmaster. Take care and goodbye. Keep pushing those pawns.